We're here.
We're here.
We're back. 142.
Wow, it's been so long for you.
It's been great.
Have you had a nice little vacay?
Yes, I've enjoyed the break, yes.
Yeah.
More breaks.
Welcome back to episode 142.
Glad to be back. You and Kev did a great job.
Thanks.
It's too bad he had to go back to cross the river Styx again into the nether realms.
I know.
He'll be back
But
one
alas.
day to torment us further.
Rich is directing us with a puppy dog in his lap.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, puppy. Zumi, the assistant director today. What's up?
Nothing.
Do we got like any sort of updates for the store? I think things are kind of.
The only thing I would say is that the parking lot sale is coming in the middle of August.
Okay.
That is the big deal. We're gonna have, oh my God, so much stuff because we got the video aisle donation a few months ago. So we're currently sorting our way through all of that stuff, thousands and thousands and thousands of titles. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff for the parking lot.
I wonder if Leo's going to make any dumpster dogs this year.
That he is not going to make dumpster dogs this year. That was a debacle. That was a debacle that was not of his doing.
Yeah, he told me today specifically he wants 1 year where he's not making food to unchain himself from the...
Where he's not making burgers out of the back of his car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God bless him.
He may do it again in the future, but he wants at least 1 year not to do it, so it's not like something
So, like,
he's
chained to it.
That's like my brother always gets stuck on the grill, and he was grilling for his wedding, and he was like, "Someone please say you'll do the grill," because he knew he was gonna.
That's
get
really
stuck
good on the grill,
barbecuing.
though.
He's good on the grill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him to grill it.
He made us some short ribs once many years ago on a little hibachi on my balcony.
Yeah.
It was great.
Shout out to Matt. And Matt.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Good to be
All
here.
right, should we just roll right in?
Let's roll.
Cool. Back to our favorite segment. It's been a long time, but we're back with our fighters. But first, the last champion. We're doing Raunch versus Rom, in case you didn't know. Where one person, me, chooses a Raunch, and the other person, Matt, chooses a Rom. And we pitch them against each other, and they fight, and they argue in court, and you guys vote for the winner.
Just like in a courtroom.
Just like in a courtroom.
Or an election.
Last time we did One Night Only, which was my Raunch, and then you did...
Failure to launch.
Which was a failure to Raunch.
It was a failure to
because
Raunch.
it was a romantic comedy.
Yes.
I just tallied the votes, and Matt, Failure to Launch, got 1 vote.
Well, it wasn't very good.
One Night Only got 9 votes.
Wow.
And most people mentioned it was because of the sex position in it called the scary cave that I described, where...
Which I showed.
Yeah, which you showed in there. So go back to that episode if you missed it to find out what the scary cave is. That's a winner for me, baby.
Congratulations.
I'm not sure if I'm going to win this one. We'll see. In my corner of the ring, I have 1985's Paradise Motel.
And I have 1994's Only You.
Oh, did I watch this recently?
Probably not.
I know, I feel like I did, but I think, yeah, okay.
No, whatever you say.
Yeah. The rules are 2 minutes for each of us, and we talk about these movies, and then we each have a final closing argument, final statement, and then you guys vote, and we do it all over again, and over again, and over again, and over again, until we lose our damn minds.
Mine's gone already. I got nothing left.
I can't believe I'm already on the P's in the comedy room. It's pretty good.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Paradise Motel is directed by Carrie Medaway, who also directed another movie the same year, the only other movie he directed, called The Heavenly Kid.
Oh.
Weirdly enough, same year. So this movie is about a kid who moves from Seattle here to California. I don't know if they even specify. And his parents buy this motel called the Paradise Motel, and he hates it because he stays in this, so he lives in one of the motel rooms. They all live there. And his motel room that he stays at, the upstairs room is the honeymoon suite. So it opens with him listening to a newlywed couple have really loud sex.
Having a lettuce alone
for
sandwich.
5 hours. The kid didn't sleep at all, and it showed the clock from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m., and then his alarm went off, and he had to go to school. First day of school, it's not going great because his dad said he has to drive the car to school. And he's like, oh, I get to drive the fancy car or whatever. And he's like, no, this car came with a Motel, and it's a big, bright pink car with a lady, like a Hawaiian, it's like a Hawaiian themed tropical hotel. So she's like with her lei and her like bikini on the top, and he's so embarrassed. And then he meets these bullies at school that are like the popular kids, but they find out his parents own a motel. So they say, you can hang with us if you let us like use that honeymoon suite. And so he basically starts renting out the room for free to these kids. It's basically like a raunch teen, The Apartment kind of in a way, but not nearly as good. This movie is very much just kind of just like a teen, like high school comedy where like, you know, he eventually does like win the heart of the popular girl or whatever, and the bullies get theirs, etc., etc. They go partying, their shenanigans, but with the addition of like bare breasts a lot. So, I mean, there's that. It doesn't like really veer raunchy. Someone does tell him, hey, mellow out. This is California. And I thought that was kind of funny, but yep, that's it.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so I've got Only You from 1994, directed by Norman Jewison, who did Rollerball.
Amongst others.
Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. opens with a young Faith, the future Marissa Tomei. She's playing with a Ouija board with her little brother, and the Ouija board says that she's going to spend the rest of her life, her soulmate, Damon Bradley, a man named Damon Bradley. Later, they go to a Renaissance fair, and they meet an old lady fortune teller, and the fortune teller also says that her soulmate is a man named Damon Bradley. Fast forward to the present of 1994. She's a school teacher. She's getting married in 10 days to a podiatrist named Dwayne. As she's trying on her wedding dress, she gets a phone call from a man claiming to be a friend of her husband, who says apologetically that he can't attend their wedding, and he's really sorry. He's going to be traveling in Italy. She kind of blows it off for a second, but then asks what this man's name is, and he says, of course, that his name is Damon Bradley. So immediately she puts everything on hold and takes her best friend, played by Bonnie Hunt, who is also her little brother, now played by Fisher Stevens, his wife. And they go to Italy to track down Damon Bradley. When they get there, they keep missing him. And finally they catch up with a guy who claims that he's Damon Bradley. He's played by Robert Downey Jr. They immediately have a connection. They spend an amazing evening together, and they're about to fall into bed when he confesses, finally, that he's not really Damon Bradley. Hijinks ensue. I found this movie to be generally kind of cute, but also another in a long line of romantic comedies that hinge on like horrible, toxic lies people tell each other in order to succeed in a relationship.
That's all it was.
And the fact that it sort of eventually works, I thought was a bit creepy. RDJ is not like an absolute like creep in this, but he does go through a lot of creepy convolutions in order to secure the affection of Marissa Tomei, who is like so enthralled to this idea of her destiny that she sort of keeps throwing caution to the wind. There's also a really nice subplot with Bonnie Hunt's character being seduced by an Italian Lothario.
Final closing statements. I know I said this wasn't very raunchy, but I saved the kind of grossest part for my closing argument. So the coach of the football team in the high school has like a little like shed in the back of the field where he like goes to like take naps between like practices or whatever. And he called all the boys in and he's like, I need to like yell at you guys because someone's been in here. And how I know is that the sofa's covered in pecker tracks. And it was right where my face was. So that was nasty.
Well, I learned. I like that. I'm
like
going to
pecker
use it.
tracks?
I'm going to go forward in life and
Google
use
it.
pecker tracks. Yeah, Google it.
Well, there you have it. Paradise Motel. Vote for me.
My closing statement is as follows. First of all, we do meet Damon Bradley eventually in this movie, and he's played by Billy Zane, which is nice because you know you can be blasé about some things, but not about Billy Zane.
I know.
And finally, my real closing argument is that you did this on an early episode of Viva, and your letterbox gave it 4.5 stars. So clearly, this is the superior
It's really
film.
good. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot more than Matt. But go with your gut, you guys.
Yeah, go with your gut. Go with Emily's gut too, because this is clearly the better movie. So vote for Only You.
Vote below. And until next time, that was Raunch versus...
Oh, sorry, kiddo. Rom.
Hey, puppy. My pick of this episode is gonna be not that one, but this one. It's called Girls of the White Orchid, aka Death Ride to Osaka. This came on my radar because the director is Jonathan Kaplan, directed Bad Girls, which we just did on the podcast. He also directed a bunch of other kind of crappy movies, and then also Over the Edge, which I really did like.
And Truck Turner, which is a masterpiece. White Line Fever, another masterpiece.
Yes, heard of that one. This one is really great. It's a made-for-TV movie from 1983. It's apparently based off of an actual true story that was on an ABC 2020 special. Oh. Which I was thinking about, like, I kind of want to go back and watch, like, 80s 2020.
Tonight, have you heard about Ramtha? He claims to be a spirit speaking through this woman.
Who needs to be worshipped? Indeed, you do.
I was obsessed. I couldn't stop.
When Ramtha speaks, there is such love.
Faithful include Hollywood stars.
Anyways, it stars Jennifer Jason Leigh. 1 year after she was in Fast Times, her name is Carol, and she is a singer-songwriter, but she's mostly a waitress. And she's trying to get out of her small town.
Maybe this week, huh?
That's what I keep telling myself.
She's trying to find her big break, and she answers an ad in the paper that is looking for American Girl entertainers to sing in Japan.
There's no way this is a bad plan.
I know. That's like literally in my brain, this entire movie is like, girl, don't do that. Come on, really, don't do it. And Jennifer Jason Leigh plays like such like naive, like, I just want to make it big. They're looking for songwriters. She goes to the audition, the interview, and they don't even have her sing. They're like, no, like, I'm sure you'll be great.
Want to hear the tape, Shiro? What for? She's blonde, she's sweet, she's perfect for us.
Here, give me your passport. We'll figure it all out. And I'm just like, nah! But in a way that I was really enjoying.
Sure.
Like, sometimes these made-for-TV specials are just like,
absolutely.
So, it's like a cold beer.
No shade,
you know?
but it's like you, whenever I watch something like this, usually I'm watching it with my wife, and I'll go like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll all work out. So she answers an ad in the paper, and off she goes to Japan. Her boyfriend's like, okay, like, if you're gonna follow your dreams, like, that's fine. We're gonna have to just go our separate ways, because he's doing, I forgot what he's doing, but he's doing something where he's staying in the States.
I was gonna marry him, except he wanted to be an Air Force pilot. I didn't feel like traveling around from base to base my whole life. I wouldn't have had a home. I wouldn't have had a career. I wanted to be a singer.
She even signs this contract, and the contract is in Japanese. She signs an English version that is like fine, and then they're like, oh, and this is the Japanese copy for people who, you know, can't read English. It says the same thing, and she's like, okay, not cool, not cool. So they go, they get her passport. She starts working at this club, and all the other girls are like, you know what this is, right? Like, honey, we're not just singing.
Musicians well. You always get what you pay for. Now, would you like a drink? Calm down.
Oh, thank you. That would be nice. My throat is so dry.
A gentleman has invited you.
Basically, it's a club run by the Yakuza, who is whoring out these ladies to businessmen. And Jennifer Jason Leigh is like refusing to sleep with men. All she wants to do is sing, and she's trying to find all these solutions. She's like going to the local police. The embassy won't help her.
I don't think the American embassy is going to get too worked up over a missing party girl.
She kind of gains the affection of this one underboss guy who's working for the big boss, but he kind of like likes her, and he doesn't really want to, you know, screw her over too bad. So he's kind of like trying to make things nice and easy on her, but she's like, you're complicit in this and all this. She's trying to like whistleblow the operation. There's like a scary bitchy madame that works there.
The Japanese man holds women in a special relationship. His wife and family are very important to him. This is a family-oriented society, don't forget. But that is only one part of his life.
And then the boyfriend.
I hate to be forward, Don, but shouldn't you be on a base somewhere?
I'm out.
On leave?
For good.
Oh, dear.
Well, it finally got through to me that Carol's more important, so here I am, and she's somewhere else.
The boyfriend can't get a hold of her. So the subplot begins where we just see the boyfriend like travel to Japan and like try to track her down, which I'm gonna spoil this movie, so if you don't want to hear it, just like skip forward. But he ends up finding her, and it all works out okay.
Thank goodness.
He rescues her, and it ends. It ends with them like literally like smiling, running through the airport to like go catch their plane to America.
Then it cuts to the commercial with OJ running through the airport to get to his rental car.
I wish.
Nobody does it better than her.
Nobody does it better. It was filmed pretty well. It has a lot of cool neon sweaty nightclub scenes. You do get to see Jennifer Jason Leigh's boobs in the unrated version.
Excellent.
This was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
I think if you're into, you know, this kind of like made for TV, kind of in the vein of exploitation movies, but not over that curve, then you should check out Death Ride to Osaka, or Girls of the White Orchid is its other title.
You can rarely go wrong with a JJL.
Oh yeah, for
Love
sure.
her. You know what I like about JJL is like she started out her career playing like a lot of these sort of naive like characters. Like,
and then it kind of
she becomes like really flinty in the 90s, like with Single White Female, and then like that's the turn, and she kind of never went back.
Yeah.
You know, even when she's playing like somebody who's not like an evil person, she always has this like
she's tough,
like flinty, like tough. Yeah, I like her. She's great.
Shout out
to JJL.
Shout out to her.
Have a big day? Huh? Miss me?
So my pick this episode is Police Python 357.
Cool.
I forget what year this is from. I want to say like 74 or something like that. Anyway, it's directed by Alain Corneau. It is based on the novel The Big Clock, which was subsequently turned into a movie called The Big Clock, directed by John Farrell, which is great. It was turned into this movie, Police Python 357, and then later was turned into the Kevin Costner movie No Way Out. All three of these movies are extremely different, although The Big Clock is closer to the novel than any of the other adaptations. This stars Yves Montand as a cop, kind of the strong silent type, a loner who plays by his own rules. At the beginning of this movie, we see him, there's an intercutting of him making and eating his breakfast and also producing his own bullets for his gun.
Cool.
And then he goes out and foils a criminal who's trying to steal something from a church.
Inspecteur Marc Ferraud. Évidemment.
While that's happening, this young woman is out taking photographs. She's an artist, and she snaps a picture of him with his gun out like this. Then later, while Yves Montand is riding around town, he sees that photo, like a blow-up cardboard cutout of himself in a window. And so he goes in to see what the deal is, and he meets this young lady. And they start up an affair. They start to have a romance. What he doesn't know is she is also his boss's mistress. And his boss is like, this police commissioner guy, a real high up on the food chain kind of guy, and he's married to the legendary French actress Simone Signoret, who was like in the original Diabolique.
Tu es toujours sûr que personne n'est au courant pour vous deux? Parce que j'en connais quelques-uns qui seraient pas mécontents de t'épingler, puis de faire un beau scandale.
That affair is not going so well, but the two men at this point don't know that they're both involved with the same woman. Eventually, the affair with the boss sours, and he murders her. But all of the evidence seems to point to Yves Montand.
Le meurtrier a laissé une trace de boue sur le parquet en zigzag. Tout de suite, j'ai reconnu le dessin. Je suis passé chez moi. Les voilà. Zigzag. On en a acheté une paire ensemble avec Ferraud il y a 2 mois. Elles étaient en solde chez Méris.
And so he's investigating the crime and finding all of these things that make it seem like he is the killer. And for the longest time, like the rest, like other people start to suspect him, and he's defending himself against these accusations. He doesn't yet understand that his boss is the one who's behind it all. But eventually it turns into this big conflagration where like he's basically trying to avoid capture while like bringing the truth to light. It's all very cynical. It's all very slow, very bleak and depressing. There's not very much action in it until the end. But the action that's at the end, it's like pretty stark, pretty exciting stuff. It's mostly just like this like plodding character study of a guy who's like watching the crap slowly close in on him. And it's really, really good. If you're familiar with the other versions of this story, it's a really interesting adaptation of the novel. Yves Montand is great, always kind of a stoic figure, and they're really playing on that here. Sort of the perfect role for him. There's also a heavy influence in this movie from the Clint Eastwood, the Dirty Harry sequel, Magnum Force, which has a very similar opening and a lot of similar scenes. Like there's a scene in Magnum Force where Dirty Harry does a shooting competition.
What year is that?
I forget exactly what year it is. And then there's a scene in this where Yves Montand is doing a shooting competition for the police. And it's, of course, that's all to set up like what a great marksman he is, because at the end he's got to do like a lot of crazy gunfight stuff. This is really cool. Another coworker of ours recommended this to me, just thinking that I would enjoy it, and he was absolutely right. I'm a big fan of these like Eurocrime pot boilers.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. I mean, this is a shining example of them. So if you're into that kind of thing, or you just want to see a cool French noir, check out Police Python 357.
Radiance Blu-ray.
Yes, a Radiance Blu-ray. Where's my fucking check, you nerds?
Now that wraps up a 142.
100 plus The Secret of Life.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. What?
It's from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Okay, cool.
They'll
Fucking
know.
nerds.
They'll know.
Fucking nerds. Thanks for watching, you guys. And please vote for Raunch versus Rom. Subscribe to us. Like us. Love us, please. Comment below and like share this on all your socials and tell all your friends about us.
Send us some mail.
We like doing it. And yeah, send us mail. Yeah. Mailboxes have been empty. So, or 5030 Roosevelt Way, Northeast Seattle, Washington, 98105. Come on into the store, visit us. Maybe we'll see you at our parking lot sale in a couple months. But in the meantime, we got so many movies here that are just waiting for you to browse about them. So come on in, check us out, or rent by mail from anywhere in the United States of America. Oh, and happy world premiere of Jackass.
That's tomorrow, right?
Thursday, today.
Today. Oh, cool.
And yeah.
All right.
We'll see you later.